Terrorists organize naming ceremony as more abducted FGC January female students deliver babies in captivity. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post such juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Terrorists organize naming ceremony as more abducted FGC January females deliver babies in captivity. Distraught parents seek Irabo Mongono's interventions. Armed bandits have organized a feast for the child of a 16-year-old abducted female student of Federal Government College FGC Benin Yori in Kebbi State who gave birth to a child in their custody, PR Nigeria learned. The young mother is among the 11 remaining female students yet to be released after gunmen abducted 100 students from and 8 teachers and killed a policeman in the mixed boarding school on June 17, 2021. A few days after the abduction, security operatives have succeeded in rescuing some of the students, while others escaped from the gunmen in the process of taking them away. The bandits also released teachers and 30 of a student. PR confirmed that a girl delivered the baby boy in the abductors' forest camp a few weeks ago. A local source who confirmed the news of a naming ceremony of a child of the abducted FGC Yari female student to PR Nigeria disclosed that 2 other students in the terrorist den also gave birth to a baby girl and boy. There are about 4 other female students who are pregnant at the moment. One of them is due to give birth any moment from now, he said. Meanwhile, one of the parents of abducted female students who spoke to PR Nigeria on the phone called on the National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Mongono, retired, and Chief of Defense Staff, CDS General Leo Irabo, and to intervene and ensure their children's release. In the name of God Almighty, we call for that special committee constituted by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, to take charge and resolve it as quickly as possible as it did with Kaduna train passengers. We learned about how the remaining abducted passengers were released after 6 months in captivity through the efforts by the Irabo Committee and the endorsement of NSA Mongono. It is unfortunate that our daughters have spent more than 1 year in captivity and married off by force and started becoming young mothers and tender ages. Oh my God. Haba, the distressed parents told PR Nigeria amid sobbing. Another parent who spoke to PR Nigeria pointed out that the Chief of Defense Staff Action Committee, CDAC, and could not facilitate the rescue of a female student in captivity. The parent who pleaded anonymity recalled how CDSAC on October 5th had secured the release and took custody of all 23 remaining Abuja to Kaduna passengers held hostage by Boko Haram terrorists following the attack on the Abuja to Kaduna train on March 28, 2022. Immediately after the release of the CDSAC, Prof. Usman Yusuf said the nation owes a debt of gratitude to the Nigerian military received under the leadership of CDS, who conceived and guided the operation from start to finish. All sister security agencies and the Federal Ministry of Transportation contributed immensely to this operation. The unwavering support of President Muhammadu Buhari is what made it all possible. Members of this committee are careful for the rare honor and privilege to be part of this humanitarian operation. May God Almighty heal our lands and bring peace to our land. As I was reading this particular news article, I was almost tearing up. Imagine, they won't do the naming ceremony. Now, wow, they won't even do naming ceremony for beer. Now, I was even asking, okay, if this news is coming out, then why is something not being done to rescue the girls? Why use drones? Did the federal government tell you that they don't know the location? Are you sure the federal government is not sending delegates to attend the naming ceremony? It's not funny. The federal government will be fully represented in the naming ceremony. What a country. What a shame. Where's the honor of a father that cannot rescue his daughters for a year in detention? And some people are going to vote APC as a party. What a tragedy. The idiotic Boko Haram regime of Buhari will never work with the Americans. Attack on Boko Haram is an attack on Islam. Are you really serious? The government have failed these young girls. The most annoying part is that when they are caught, they'll be released as repentant bandits, failed government. Of course. Of course. Oh my God. This is the greatest shame a country must face. The bitter truth is that Nigeria is an unworkable material and it must remain so. So it is a very big shame. Period. There is simply no country where rape is ratified and announced and later accepted by a Fulani presidency as repentant acts from the terrorists. There is simply no country. Only Nigeria and they run them now. You see, bandits who abduct school children, impregnate them, and they perform naming ceremony. Yes, the government cannot locate them. Yet they want us to vote ABC again with their Muslim tickets. Don't mind these people. They are jokers. The government has failed us. They have failed those girls. They know so much about them. So why can't they rescue them? If you ask me, they don't know about it. Alright. They know so much about them, so why they cannot rescue them? The judges are their security operatives. Who told you they don't know where they are? They don't know here about the bandits kingpin that was given a chieftaincy title in Zamfara. Why I heard about it too. I heard about it. This is the legacy of APC Buhari government, which Tinubu must continue with. Nigeria must never forget easily, even in the next 30 years. A trauma of its 8 years of the All Progressive Congress, Nigeria has never wished they experienced such magnitude ever again. Okay, no problem. The article you are preparing to vote for is one of the major sponsors of insecurity in this country. Article in 2014 PDP convention walked out of the convention with 5 People Democratic Party governors against Jonathan and joined Buhari. El-Rufai, another northern religious fanatic, to sponsor insecurity at the cost of fall of Jonathan, that Jonathan will never do 2 tenure. That is the turn of the north, which made Buhari to take over. Now Buhari is going after, yes, so what is stopping Atiku to do is, what is Atiku coming to do is turn for the north again. May God stop this insecurity in Nigeria that has cost so many lives and kidnaps of innocent school children, girls for that matter. Sincerely, this kind of matter is something. Alright. Shame of a century. Suddenly Nigeria became an evil forest where all sort of evil things are happening. My dear, you can say this again. And terrorists doing naming ceremony of an unwanted child given birth to by a kidnapped mother. My dear, I just hope that. Okay. The children will swear northern population which they brag about during the election. Well, you can look at it that way, but I tell you, no. Okay. On this note,